What's up, everybody? Here we go.
What's up, guys? It took us a good long while to get set up, just because it's been a little bit, and it took us maybe like 3 times as long to get set up as usual because like we kind of forgot how to get it set up. What's up? We got Crunchy in the house. Crunchy's just crunching it. Crunchy, it's good to be on. It's good to be back. There's been a lot. We were I don't want to say we were incognito because we weren't. We were like super busy, like crazy busy, which we'll catch up in a little bit on like exactly what we were doing behind the scenes, like because I wasn't on like X at all. It was like almost cold turkey on X, and Bomb, you weren't on either, were you?
I wasn't on either. Taking a little bit of a break, you know? Sometimes you get too involved in social media. I wasn't, but I was on it too much, and I took a break. So, there you have it. Yeah. Oh, it's been half a year on your stream. Has it really been that long?
Half a year?
No.
Yeah, it's been close. Yeah, no, I think so, because we did so we really wanted to do the video because we promised we would do the video, right? We really wanted to do the video that was like the Christmas giveaway thing. Because look, we said we were going to do it, so we were like, hey, doesn't matter what we got going on because it was crazy at that point, even like back then. But we said we got to do it. So we figured out a time where we could get together all that stuff. Mrs. Finstar was a big help when it came to like some of the like the presents and all that good stuff and getting that sorted. But yeah, like we've been. Let me see if I can just get this live so I get comments. Hang on. All right, well, we got Chip in the house. We've got Crunchy, Ian Rudius. What's up, everybody? So Ian Rudius, it's good to see you and talk to you guys. Hang on, you're gonna have to go for a second, Bomb, because I gotta get this.
I got chat right here. Yeah, it's been a year and a half. Yeah, we did the Christmas thing, which was really cool, handing out some gifts. That was a ton of fun. And some awkward stuff came from that. I was just there dancing in a blue like tie-dye outfit. It was weird, but it was great. And it was a good Christmas time with handing out gifts, which was really awesome. So that was awesome.
Wait, hold on. Both Ian Rudius and Crunchy got banned. I'm back, by the way. You guys both got banned?
Both of you?
What? All right, I need some details there so that we can.
I've seen Ian Rudius's post about it.
Yeah, I got caught up on that as well. So that was like
a little surprising to me. Chip got banned too? No way, y'all 3 got banned. There's no way.
Really?
Wait, are you guys?
Dude, we disappear for.
What?
This is you can't do this, Bomb. You can't. Bomb was. Yeah, this is what I was telling Bob.
So okay, people got banned for what?
What did you guys get banned for? Were you guys posting pictures of Bomb? Did you guys find those?
Family members. Oh, gotcha. Okay. A lot of people got banned in Doge Dash for some reason. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. So that was what I heard from Ian Rudius. That was the first time I had heard that. I didn't know if it was beyond that, which I have to say. So the rules for the thing, are they that you like can't play multiple members in the same household on different devices, or is it like the same device? Like someone give me some detail there because I'm kind of
IP, yep.
Okay.
Let's use
IP address.
VPN.
Oh my goodness.
Leaked only bomb. Shoot, Crunchy. How did you? That's crazy, bro. I gotta tell you guys, these last 6 months have been crazy wild.
crazy busy. Okay, anyway, moving. I'm right along from that. Yeah, no, it's so actually like Bomb. What have you been up to? Because Bomb, for those of you that don't know, Bomb has been like really busy to where he's actually put his. I don't know if you mind me saying this, but he put his computer like in the closet. Like he straight up was like, I don't want to be distracted by like any online gaming or anything right now. Like I just got to totally invest in myself and in what I'm doing. So like for months you've done that. For this stream you unpackaged everything out of the closet to get it set up. Is that wrong, or is that's pretty spot on, right?
That's pretty spot on. So for January, I took the whole month off of January from gaming. and I wasn't really gaming. February, I was sick. I had some sickness for the whole month of February, so I was at home, so I figured I might as well game. And then March came around, just got back into work a lot more, and then April hit, and yeah, I put my PC back into the closet first time, and I stopped gaming for the whole month of April as well, because I definitely needed a break. And now, yesterday, I bought a new graphics card, was ready to come back, found out I threw my cords away for this graphics card for my power supply.
No.
So literally last night I was over at like a PC center trying to get a thing to work, and they didn't have it, so I ordered it on Amazon. So we're back with the 1080. For those of you that know graphics cards, we're on a 1080 right now, which is ancient. It's 10 years old plus, so things still kicking. But yep, been a while, but now I'm back, and here we go. Gotta love it.
Yeah, it's good to have you back, and we'll get to comments in just a second. I see them rolling through. We got Santi here. What's up, Santi? And Ian Rudius saying, we also can't withdraw our earned unclaimed tokens worth around 30K. I mean, that to me should be possible to withdraw. Like if we're changing things and on a go forward basis, it's like, hey, this is the way it's going to be. I don't know if it was made clear that like this is not allowed, but if it's changed on a go forward, it seems like it was okay at least until a certain point. So maybe we can have a conversation about at least claiming those tokens, and then moving forward, it is what it is. But we'll get to that and more in just a second. But really quickly, life's been pretty busy for me too. To give some update. Gonna have a little bit of a baby here pretty soon. First one. So there's gonna be a little Finstar. Mrs. Finstar and I are very excited. But this summer we're going to welcome a little baby girl pretty soon. So anyway, we're super excited about that. But I was kind of like, okay, I gotta lock in, So that was a big deal. Like really, and I don't want to I was working and getting that going, but we had I started a company, and we'll get into why and like all that stuff, but like started a company, and that's actually been going pretty well, to where I'm going to like I've been trying to build that out and expand it, and we actually then started a second company that it's going well so far, and so we're really excited about that and just how everything's going there, to where just like a lot of life-changing elements and things happening. So yeah, like it's just a lot of things have been happening lately. And yeah, I mean, for us, we wanted to, and you guys know this, we're always super transparent with you guys. As much as we possibly can be, we try to be transparent with you all, not just about what we're doing in our personal lives, but like about, the project with Hello, about other crypto communities. Like, we like to just be transparent and be communicative. We don't like to either tell you, hey, something's, not great when it is, and something's great when it isn't, and we like to always have that like open dialogue and answer any questions that we can from a truly transparent perspective. And so, to be completely transparent, we did tell the team at Hello just recently that we wanted to be we didn't feel like it was fair to be on the team in like Telegram, because we just didn't feel like there was like a time commitment that we could give to that, as well as we felt like there's a little bit of a different directional approach, I'll say. It was kind of going in like from what like our vision, I guess you could say, of like more early Hello was more this way, and it was more like, look, everyone has their own vision, everyone wants to see what they want to do. Ours, like, we always wanted to be more like community pushing and forcing that from the community up. And I don't know, but Bomb, I'll let you kind of take it from there, because I don't want to speak too much for you, but like that was more kind of our thought was with like the Hello Club and all that stuff. Like, that's really cool, because we always want the community to be actively involved, and that it's pulled from the community. It seemed again like there was just a different vision from what we had initially like what we wanted to see come to fruition. And I love Hello, I love the team, all that stuff. But again, if there are some things where you're like, I kind of just, I disagree a little bit with that. I feel like that's something that we had to be at least transparent with ourselves as much as the team and the community. Like, hey, I think it's best that you kind of run forward with what you want to run forward with that. Is that accurate of summarizing that, Bomb? Again, there's not a lot of information that I just gave there, but I wanted to be kind of just from a general perspective transparent about that.
I think that was pretty good. I just wanted to get real quick to the comments. Everyone was saying congrats, by the way. Congrats from me as well on that. That is really exciting. So that was kind of a little bit I see Chris in the chat. What a great time to see with Chris. Yeah. What's up? So I think kind of along that same line. Yeah, we've just been super busy, so it's not fair. Like we always said, we want to be upfront too and honest. So we just felt it wasn't fair because I can't have Telegram open if my PC's not on. So it's kind of just like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. So summarize that. One thing is, I love how real quick going back to whole Finn's story on where he's been. It's funny how you have Finn over here doing this thing with having a kid and all this stuff, and then me, I'm gaming too much, so I got to put my PC in the closet. A little bit different on what we were looking at there, but still taking a break on both sides. But that's that. But yeah, I think there's some unique things. I think it'd be interesting if pretty much like what we did. I don't know if Finn actually, if you're in for this, but I kind of was thinking maybe we just go through tab by tab and kind of give some thoughts like we used to do with like, Burb, FX1, kind of stuff like that, and just go with the Hello Labs on where they're at, because it has been a little bit, and I think it'd be interesting to get our take and just go point by point and see what's up. But
yeah, sure. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. And thank you, everyone. Really appreciate the well wishes. Super excited about everything that's upcoming. And again, one of the biggest things for us, and we can go through the tabs one by one. One of the biggest things that we always, and I'm sorry that you guys are banned. We'll try to see what we can and just loft that up to see if there's something that can be done there. And we're going to give out tokens today, just so you guys know as well. So hopefully we can do a little spin the wheel as it gets closer there. Santi saying congrats. What do you think about the amount of referrals top 10 have? Well, let's get to that. Let's do the tabs and we can just kind of roll through that way. So go ahead, Bomb. Want to take us away?
Yeah. Let's go into the club first. I think this is the first one. Hello there, Kevin here from my vacation account. What's up, Kevin? How we doing? I love that.
We got Vacanti from vacation account. What's up?
I love that. Dude, what's up? So this is the Hello Club. Invite friends, earn rewards. Join the upcoming club and learn exclusive rewards by referring friends to the platform. Bingo. High impact projects. Our Launchpad and Wheels program give members priority access to unique investment opportunities and premium content. It is the ultimate gateway for Hello holders, unlocking exclusive access to high impact projects, premium pre-sales, and expert insights. Through our Launchpad and Wheels programs, members enjoy VIP entry to top tier investments, early stage opportunities, and exclusive content, giving you the edge in ever evolving crypto landscape. Hello Club, your gateway to what's next, Finn.
Boom. Gateway to what's next. So again, you guys know this. We've been talking about like having a VIP club section whole thing for a long time. This is very cool. I like the idea of giving Hello holders, because again, the emphasis always has to be on the community. I think, in my opinion, and again, we're very transparent, in my opinion, there was a way too much of a focus, like leading up to season 1, like right as season 1 was coming out, on influencers, KOLs, just to get out there and say hello or say powered by Hello. And like, it was kind of empty, right? They didn't really care about Hello like the community did, right? And the community were the people that were driving it forward. And so I like this, because this is the return, in my opinion, to what Hello initially was all about, right? It was about Doge Dash community that had become Hello community. And like in those early Hello days leading up to season 1, we weren't too big for our britches to say, hey, community members, like you are the ones that are doing this for us. And then it became about like, again, hold on. I don't want to say like then it became about, but then it seemed like there was a little bit more of an emphasis on like big names, like KOLs. We're going to have like Twitter spaces where people are going to talk that you're going to kind of listen to, and there's not really going to be a whole lot of engagement. And I think that's where it was like, hey, we need to shift the focus back to the community. They're the ones that are investing at the granular level. It's almost like in politics, right? It's like if you have a candidate and you have like 3 mega donors that are putting all this money in, you might have a decent amount of money, but if you also win the streets, as they say, right, and you've got a bunch of little donors here or there, that's where it spreads like wildfire, because those people are the people that are actually a measure of the success or the popularity or all that stuff. It's not fake at that point, right? It's real. And I don't know, does that make sense, Bomb, what I'm saying there?
Yeah. I'm just reading through about the new post Kevin talked about. Let me try to. I'll get this over on the other one here.
Yeah, let's get that tweet pulled up there. But I really like, I gotta say, of all the things that I've seen recently, I like the Hello Club. I think that's a clap back to what it was all about, is like, hey, how do you get the community part of something more by being part of the community? Not how do you like grab someone that's got 100,000 followers on Instagram and you're asking them if they can shill hello to their audience that they don't really care about or even know what it's about. And it's like, we're just going to get KOLs or influencers to talk about or say powered by hello. And it's like, do they A, know what that means? And B, like, what is the powered by hello? How does that factor in? And how are they, like, where does that fit? And I think getting this community approach truly gets it back to being powered by hello. And that's actually what I think is a great thing. So I would say for this alone, in my opinion, that's at least a 9 out of 10. I think the rollout is going to be crucial, because the rollout has to be community centric. If it starts to go to like, oh, as being the VIP, like, we're just going to add influencers and they're going to be auto VIPs and all that stuff, that's then it goes the wrong way, in my opinion, right? So, but I think this as a structure is great, and it seems like this is really community centric, which I like. So anyway, I'll pass it over to you.
So that's Finn's idea. That's great.
No, that's fine. It's a discussion. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah. Before I say anything, I'm gonna take a look at the Twitter post. But yeah, pretty much how it works: you sign up, you share, and then you earn points. And these referral rewards, premium token drops, receive exclusive and limitless token airdrops based on your referral performance. The more friends you refer, the more tokens you'll earn. Earn Hello tokens for each successful referral. Bonus token drops when you reach referral milestones. Dedicated allocation. So they kind of talk about a little bit about what you get. I wonder if anybody that is you refer and they refer somebody else, if it's that.
I kind of like that. It's kind of like an MLM triangle. Commission. Yeah. Triangle pyramid, you mean? Yeah. No, it's kind of like, but it's kind of like a, you get commission in a sense for everyone that signs up using the referral link. And I think it's a good way. I think that's a good structure, but I think it's important to look at, like, what are you referring them for and what is the value to them to sign up? Right? Because if that's absent, the structure doesn't matter, because it's a great bony skeletal system, but it's lacking a heart, right? And you need that, why is it? Like, how is it powered by hello? How is this an ecosystem that, like, people want to jump into, right? Because I think that's the big thing, that if that gets separate from, like, the system, then you're kind of running into the issue of people saying it's powered by hello, and when you look closer, it's like, well, it's kind of not, it's kind of not X or Y or Z. So I like that they're really trying to get this set up, and it's set up in a way that you can actually captivate each community member's network. But I saw some really good questions in the Telegram, which is like what if people aren't passionate about hello like I am, what is the incentive that I'm, like, passing along to them? Like, why would they do this if they don't know about crypto or they don't care? And I think those are key questions that genuinely, like, answering those questions is going to be really pinnacle and important. Anyway, go ahead, Bomb. There's a lot of there's a lot of comments there that we can. Chaotic Kyle, what's up? It has been a minute. We've got Nugmet here. We've got BDE. BDE, what's up? It's so good to see you. Oh my goodness, it's been too long. It's great to connect with all you guys. But anyway, Bomb, I'll pass it over to you again.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly transition over here to kind of take a look at this Hello Club. This is a new post that just came out. So Hello Club isn't one size fits all. Your Hello ID will unlock a tiered path through the ecosystem. Here's how it works. Here's what each Hello Club tier unlocks. Club Basic Access, Yield Boost. It's kind of, I mean, I like the idea, right? This was kind of like that whole Dave & Buster's kind of thing. Silver, early airdrops, Quest XP boost. Gold, premium rewards, early launchpad access, diamond ecosystem shares, grants, and then black, maximum rewards and unrestricted access. So yeah, it kind of goes into the Hello Trade, Hello Burn, invest with the whales. Tiers are powered by the amount of Hello you commit. Referring others helps to boost your Hello and your access as a result. Tier thresholds will be announced soon. Sign up for a Hello Club now. You reached the end of this thread. So there it is. There's the Hello Club on what they're planning on doing here.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I have to say again, and we're going to get to ratings on all the tabs and all that stuff. I have to say this is probably one of my favorite things because we've been talking about this for like a year and a half. Like there needs to be a VIP Dave & Buster's type club where it's actually community based. You can walk in and it's a measure of how much you are invested in commit, because the biggest thing, and this is Doge Dash early days for those of you that it sounds crazy, like what, 3.5, almost 4 years ago, Doge Dash Bomb that's how long it's been since Doge Dash. It's crazy. But for those of you that have been along for the ride for years and years, I feel like you guys know the early success of Doge Dash was totally the transparency with the community, and the community in turn rewarding that transparency and investment with telling people about it, like being kind of excited about like the community centric approach. I think as just a word of advice to the team, more of an emphasis on the community, less of an emphasis on KOLs and influencers is probably going to push this project the farthest. Because I think once it shifts and like the community either feels like they don't have as much of a voice, or they feel like, you know, there's not as much of an emphasis on the community or what the community is asking for, that's where things can very quickly, you know, turn, right? So anyway, I think that's this club is a great step in that direction of like really getting the community reintegrated.
Yeah, the idea of it is fantastic. The implementation is where you need to make sure that it's like you're saying, Finn, if you just have a ton of people that come in that are, I mean, yeah, it brings more people technically to the token, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, they've flooded it in, and now it's like, okay, well, it's just the workings of it, I think, are going to have to be worked out too, because you think about like, okay, well, back in the day when like Hello was bringing in those, remember like the chef, whatever that chef one is, right? Giovanni's chef or something like those. That was happening kind of to a degree where we were getting that like new projects, NFT. There was that artist one too, right? And so I mean, like we got to make sure maybe the vetting is a little bit, or it's higher level ideas or something like that. I think it's going to be hard if it's kind of the same thing. So I think the workings out of that need to be kind of dialed in. And it looks like you get 100 points per referral. No idea what the points do at this point. I don't know what that will do.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see kind of some
ideas on that.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Kevin, I don't know if you have something there. Yeah, Kevin's saying October 2021, mod ever since. By the way, Congrats. If you guys could, let's just all give a shout out to the mods of Hello are truly incredible. We're talking Nathan, Kevin, like these guys, you guys, they work so hard, and like just giving shout outs to people that are truly like in it for the community is like you have to call a spade, and they're fantastic individuals for the team and the community. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to them because they do genuinely work so hard. And I want you guys to know that it's seen and it's appreciated. So that's just something I wanted to say real quick. And yeah, Ian Rudius was saying, yeah, Doge Dash was a game to be enjoyed by all members of the yeah, that's the big thing is like, how do you get, especially with a community, how do you keep a community, like create little sub ecosystems with family and friend groups, right? That's the heart of any successful project and product, really, right? Mm-hmm. How do you create a game where people can like put it up on the TV screen and they can like, have a competition over dinner type thing? It's that kind of a community, or hop online with friends and say, hey, we got a new level to learn, like how can we do this? And kind of looking at that, I don't know if you want to go to the gaming tab next here, Bomb, but we can go ahead and look at like, it looks like the gaming side, I think you were mentioning today, the gaming side has kind of dwindled a little bit. Do you want to go ahead and pull that up? I don't know if you have.
Arcade real quick. Yeah. So yeah, Doge Dash. You have to click into it to get to the leaderboard. I forgot. Those are that. Let's go to Doge Dash here. I did play one this morning, guys. You'd be very proud of me.
I am actually. I'm very proud of you.
Little Elon Musk, I guess, on the Doge Dogs.
Is it loading? Okay. While he's pulling that up, I'll snag some comments really quickly. Kevin with a nice heart, and I gotta say, it's Kevin. You're money, and I think honestly, like Kevin, Nathan, like I can't say enough about the mods because they do so much and are in so frequently to where it's like they genuinely don't get nearly, like, even giving them like the respect and like the kudos, it's still like not enough for how much they do. So I just want to say thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Let's see here. BDE saying Bomb and Finn is the community's hello news and updates. You guys make everything hello understandable. You guys are the true mediators between the community and the project. To be honest, the community really needed your YouTube channel. So you guys can make me cry. It's not just Finn's gotten more emotional.
Yeah, Finn's gotten more emotional. Okay, Finn's more emotional these days.
Yeah, again, there's a lot of estrogen in this house now. We'll say that. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, I'm not sleeping a lot either. Okay, no, but that I really appreciate you guys, and I think honestly, like we definitely. I don't want to I don't know. We definitely wanted to take more of an active I guess role in like doing something like that. And so, I don't know if you want to touch on that at all, Bomb, but
I think it would have been cool to do some stuff. It would have been cool. I think that's just where it is, but I think maybe down the line you'll kind of see where we're headed before we end this. But yeah, I think that we really appreciate that, BDE. That's really nice to say, and yeah, I think it's been really neat to see that, like, when you get the community involved, there's such a big that's how, like,
it's the lifeblood.
It's the 100%. It's the lifeblood of the entire project. When you get a community that's invested in it, that's pushing it. I mean, even we've had streams on here where we totally disagree with things, but that's like how we interacted with the community. The community's feeling the same way. That's like exactly what we're feeling, like, understandably. But then maybe like somebody will pop in, Tim will say this, like, oh, well, we're doing this because of this or something like that. So yeah, I think it is bringing the community alongside and with whatever's going on in the project, I think is one of the most important things. And I think that's why Finn and I we started this, is because we wanted that, because we didn't have it at Hello yet, or Doge Dash back in the day. And it's kind of like, no, we want to talk about this because we kind of lost that AMAs kind of thing. And so then we were just like, oh, let's just fill that gap, and we'll just be those people that can kind of just, we're just jumping on board to just do this, and we just wanted to do it because we saw that opening or that need in the community, and we love Doge Dash. We love the idea of it, and that's why we jumped in, and it's been honestly so much fun. I mean, I can't tell you the amount of times that Finn and I freaking laughed at the stupid Christmas like short film. And honestly, there was supposed to be audio
behind the scenes, dude. We should probably do it behind the scenes. But
there was supposed to be audio, and it messed up. And so, I mean, there was just some stupid jokes that we were making, but it's so funny though. I mean, like, we just love doing that. You know, that's the joy that we have of like playing a challenge to where like Finn dresses up in a onesie and he's in the mall looking like a freaking dog. Like, what are we doing? It's just for fun, and we just love it. And it's still bringing people into Doge Dash at that time, and still be like, oh, people were stoked to play a game and earn money. And it was like, yeah, if we're bridging that gap for people, that's the most important thing. Because yeah, if you go to somebody that's part of crypto or has a crypto following, it's not necessarily bringing in new people. And I think we were trying to bridge that gap a little bit more of like, hey, let's bring in some people that are walking around in the mall that have never heard of crypto before. Oh, you can like play a game and win money. So,
right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so we got some so Chaotic Kyle saying, Obama, I remember you were training for a marathon a long time ago. How did it go?
Love that. So I ran a half marathon in December, shooting for a certain time goal, and I missed it by like 2 minutes. And so I was planning on running a marathon in June, but because I got sick in February for that whole month, my training was off, and I just stopped training completely. So my buddies are still doing it, and so I'm going to I've just been running a little bit more now. So I'm shooting for potentially another half marathon near the end of the year or something. I think running for me is like, it is fun to do. And so I'm learning that it takes
fun to do. I never thought I would hear those words come out of your mouth. Never. That is crazy.
Never. Ran 3 miles yesterday. Felt good. 10-minute pace. No, less than 9:40 on the first 2 miles. And then walked a little bit and then ran another mile. But it was,
pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. And really quickly, Ian Rudius, I know you sent that message about you got 30,000 tokens locked up. We'll Kevin, I don't know if there's something that we can do for those tokens that are currently locked up. If there is not, Ian Rudius just messaged me after chat, and we'll send you over the tokens that you missed out on there. But yeah, I think Chris is saying I need Finn and Bomb to tell me how to feel about LO.
We're still getting through it. We're in the arcade section. We'll get through it.
Arcade. Okay, let's keep going. Arcade section.
Yeah,
go.
Through it. Go. Yeah. Real quick, Chaotic. Nice. Next one, you'll smash. Then full Ironman. It's already been in the chats about doing an Ironman. We'll see. That's a long way off. Takes a lot of time to train. I think one of the reasons they mentioned for the ban was not our accounts was sending hello to the main hardware wallet account. Maybe that is enough for them to justify we are playing on multiple accounts. Yeah, I mean Finn said message them later. I think it's a unique thing. I mean, I know like I've had family members play the game too. So yeah, I don't know how that kind of works out. But looking at Doge Dash right now, I mean, you look at it and we have 13 players, and the weekly leaderboard restarts tomorrow, so only 13 people have played.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's. I mean, hey, it's the advantage there for people if you want to just jump in and get on the leaderboard is like tokens there to be won right there, right?
I mean, I played one game this morning. I died after level 1. Also, the game glitched for me. I don't know if people have that anymore, but I got glitched the whole second half of the first level. There were no enemies, so there was that. But
well, that was how you got past it.
Yeah, that's
exactly how you won. Oh my goodness!
But yeah, I mean, that's 1,000 tokens, so there's that.
Wow.
Dash of the Dead. Moving over to that real quick.
Yeah, so go ahead, just play one game now. Yeah, Kevin's like, okay, I can just play one game. And thanks, Kevin. Kevin's saying contact Nathan about those locked game tokens. Yeah, it seems like there's not a ton of people on the leaderboard right now. So if someone wants to go in there and win some tokens, how much is 1,000 tokens right now? Like, how much does that equate to?
Let me pull out my trusty calculator.
Yeah, please do. Is that like, what is that, like $7 or something like that? $7-8
calculator
at the current price
times 0.008. $8.
Yeah, that's $8.
There you go.
$8. There you go. So yeah, get your $8. Get your $8
I'm
grab
getting
there.
my $8 today. Let's go.
Boom.
Easy.
Yeah.
Dash of the Dead. Total of 8 players. I actually hold the top leaderboard for this right now. There is no reward pool, so
that's probably why people aren't.
Probably why people don't play that anymore. Yeah, that's the arcade aspect.
All right. Well, there's definitely something to be won in that Doge Dash thing. Let me tell you. That's I mean, you can grab $8 a week at current price, which. Let's go next tab there. What do you have next?
Lab Talk.
Just so you know, I cannot see your stream because it's the vertical thing. I would need a magnifying glass or maybe even a telescope at this point.
It was a little bit better than that.
No, I got it. I'll send you an image. It is not even possible.
I'll read it out.
Okay.
Elevate your crypto experience with Lab Talk and Hello Spaces. Hello Spaces allows the best web founders, KOLs, and startups to reach a mass audience by connecting our X Spaces to our hit series Killer Whales. With Lab Talk, a dynamic series of Twitter Spaces will connect and engage your project to the broad crypto community, from builders, ecosystem foundations, and developers to everyday enthusiasts. Our platform is dedicated to fostering community involvement, sharing diverse perspectives, and sparking open discussion as a wide range of crypto and Web3 topics.
Okay. All right, I want to get your take. I've got my take on that. I want to get your take first.
That was just a long last sentence. That's my only thought that was going through my head at that first point. But I mean, for me, yep.
What does that mean?
I mean, it just sounds like it just sounds like the top. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I need to read more into this here, but it just sounds like you're just having a space to chat about crypto projects.
Okay, here's again, just giving a little bit of advice here. The spaces that do the best and that let me take a step back. The spaces that do the best for Hello's long-term growth are not the spaces where a KOL is talking to a member of the Hello team and everyone's just listening. Like, if you're going to do that, you might as well have a YouTube thing where you can show the screen and you can look through their project and you can give more information than just listening to someone talk. The spaces, because literally a space is a space for there to be like a town square conversation. I've seen this done in a way that's really good. Like back in the day when it was like people would hop on and they would be able to like raise their hand, ask questions, and it would be just anyone could do it. So you'd be talking to someone from Brazil, you'd be talking to someone from South Africa, someone from Australia, someone from the US, someone like, and they were just pitching in their ideas. You were hearing all these different accents, which was like so cool because it showed the reach of Doge Dash and of Hello. I loved that. When it went to like almost that season 1 release, and it was like more about like, hey, we're just gonna have like the judges from the show that they're gonna talk about it, and like you're just gonna have everyone listening, and if you're lucky, one person might be able to ask a question. That is not the route you want to go, because that you lose, in my opinion, you lose the community when you lose their engagement. Right? Yeah. I mean, that's it. You have to have an area for the community to engage. And that's just my advice for that, because it can be done really well, but the way it's described there is like, hey, we're just going to have people with followings that are going to hop on that maybe really don't even know about it or care about it. And we're going to hope they're incentivized to say something good about us, but there's really no core community investment. So that's just my thing. When you do a space, you have to get to the comments. You have to get to the people that are asking questions if it's in written form, or you have to engage with people if they want to raise their hand and actually give them a turn on the mic. I think that's important. But anyway, that's my take on that. So
Lab Talk. I think it's they have Hello, I guess, has a little bit more of like a following and kind of behind it. But like, yeah, yeah, there it is. It's kind of, I mean, like, yeah, it's in, how do I put this? It's more just like, what's the let me just ask this question and like get another side of this. But like, you look at like Burb, FX1, stuff like that, right? So it's pretty much just that on Twitter, right? Like what we were, like when we'd have FX1 or like Burb, it's pretty much what that is, but then just on Twitter, right? They just like sign up to be on there.
Yeah, yeah. So okay. I think I can't. It's a good idea, right? Yeah. We need to have those ideas of where you're engaging with other communities. I just think if you're going to engage with another project like that, do it where you can see faces on YouTube and you're doing a quick run through of the project and you're actually like diving in a little bit deeper. And if you're not going to do that, have it on a Twitter space where other people can interact. It's not just you talking with the other person, because when you don't have that engagement, you begin to lose the community. Yeah. That's just, it's a tale as old as time. And like, we had really strong community engagement at certain, you can like put a pin on the map where you had very strong community engagement with Hello and where it dipped. And again, this is nothing new that we're saying here. We've said it for like a very long time. It's got to be the community engagement, and it's nice to see that there are some things here that are really like emphasizing, like the club, the VIP club. Dude, wanted that for a very long time, and it's very cool that's coming through. Yep, Lab Talk, same kind of deal, like YouTube thing with the, like, love that, but there's a right and a wrong way to do it, and the way it's being described is almost like it's pitched to be done the other way with just the KOLs, and like you're not getting to the chat or, hey, this is what the community's asking us to ask your project, right? This is what they asked about that.
I think that's the cool thing, like again, we're not like, we don't have a massive following, but I think that's a cool thing that like we implemented is like, no, we were like, that voice of like those questions was like, this is what the community is asking, not what like has been said. Like, I guess it's like breaking that like veil, if you will, over like KOL, the
barrier.
The team and the KOL, like all that stuff. This was like, no, this is like the real raw, like, no, this is what's going on, and this is how we feel. Might not be right because we're not like part of it, but at the same time, this is what the community feels. And I think that's where like having that connection is the most important thing, because if you lose that connection, you lose the community, and the community is what drives everything, because those people are the ones that really get the whole thing moving. So
in terms of a long-term thing, right? If like you see those communities all the time and it's like they'll incentivize a pump and a dump, but for the communities that are strong and grow organically with their base, it's always what is being described there. And I think you could see the shift happen again, I'm not going to dive too much into that, at different key areas of emphasis where it's like, wait, hold on, how does this benefit the community? How does this, like, all these KOLs are at a party, but like, where does the community feel like they're a part of it?
Sure.
And I think it's better whenever there can be that connection to the community, because when you lose engagement, you lose community, and the project experiencing the negative effects of that is never far behind. So anyway,
great idea. I think Lab Talk would be really cool, and you could have a lot of people. I think you want to make sure you're getting all the information from the project that you're having on, though, too, right? Which I think is important. But they say, connect with industry leaders like Mario and Ran and others who are shaping the Web3 and enhance your project's credibility and visibility. So, I mean, like, if you get people on there that talk about it, it's going to help your project, I guess, in the long run. So, I mean, that's Lab Talk right there for you. Great idea.
Yeah, I like it.
Looking forward to see how that happens. Let's go to the Academy. Killer Whales Academy. I'm going to be honest, I don't know why, but I love this background.
Really, really quickly, it is kind of a very bold color, right?
I love this.
So Chaotic Kyle said, congrats, Finn. So I take it you had a baby. Congrats, man. All the best. Not yet. Baby's coming this summer, but thank you. It's been We just got a stroller, okay? Those things are expensive now. Like, very expensive. We had to get the nice one, I guess, is what, I mean, yeah. So we got it. We have boxes all over, and, okay, so TMI coming here. But we don't live in a huge house, okay? So this space here is my office. So I was joking with the wife about the reason that I haven't unboxed this stuff is as soon as I unbox it, I lose the office and it becomes a nursery. So we're gonna hold off on unboxing anything for a little bit longer before I'm probably gonna have to it's gonna be a garage office or something. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, sorry. Back to
no. You have another question.
I do. What's her name gonna be? Oh, so we're still in the to be determined stage here for name. If you guys want to drop them in the chat, like what they should be, should it be like Janine Rudius? I don't know. It could be Janine Rudius. But if you guys, we're still deciding through a few. We're trying to not reveal just yet what we're coming up with, because we're if we say it, then it sticks, and if it sticks, then we feel I don't know, we can't change it. Although my wife, she was a different name when she was born, and then her parents held her and were like, she's actually not this, she's a that. Wow. She's a different name. No, yeah, is that the way I sounded? She's a that.
This thing, name does not fit you at all. We're gonna go with this name instead.
That's true. So, Oh, look at that. That's kind of a cute name. Name her Chris. Could do that. Santi's saying I took part of the testing. Is that for the?
Is that for the bonus? The academy, maybe.
The academy thing. Yeah, let us know, Santi, what that's for. Would love to get your flavor on that too.
This would be a great gift for you. I might get this for the little one, a little swim fin flotation device. Come on now.
Swim fin, that is cute. That is clever right there. Acadia, I love that name.
From the 100. Let's go.
Wasn't it Octavia in the 100?
Octavia. Yeah, Octavia.
Was Acadia another one?
Acadia, I think, is another one. Yeah, I think it was.
Was it? Yeah, that is cool. Yeah. I like that name. Yeah, that's a good name. Great series, by the way, man. Those early seasons were something else. That was a good one. Yeah. But let us know, Santi, on that. All right, next tab. We got a couple more tabs here.
Hello, Academy, where whales trade alongside you. Crypto Master, learn, trade, win. Have you always dreamed of becoming a trader and mastering the world of crypto? This is your moment. Learn and trade alongside the killer whales as seen on our global TV show streaming on Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and Hello TV. Spot buying and selling opportunities like a pro. Learn risk management. Trade with confidence. Most traders struggle to...
Wait.
What?
What? Wait, this is like a crypto trading education thing?
I believe so. It was pretty smooth, but to be honest, there were some things to improve so people actually could learn and not abort just after 5 minutes of trying. Most traders struggle to turn a profit, but at the Killer Whales Academy, we're here to change that. Dive into the world of trading with the whales. Attend both live and recorded sessions featuring topics from blockchain basics to advanced trading strategies. Join interactive trading sessions, receive real-time expert feedback, and refine your strategies. Connect with an exclusive network of traders to share insights, exchange strategies, and collaborate on exciting trading opportunities.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't get this at all. How does this bake into? How does this bake into anything? I don't know. Maybe I'm just off my rocker, but that's Bob. Help me out here. What?
Sounds like we're selling a course here. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't get this at all.
Learn the basics of crypto.
I don't know.
There's more.
That's not what I thought the academy was going to be. When it was like,
I totally did. When I thought of academy, this is not at all what I thought of. To be honest, I haven't even looked. This is my first time looking at this. This is not what I thought the academy was. But this is what we're reading.
I thought that it was for projects that were like.
That's what I thought it was. 100%. That they were training up the projects on how to in the academy, and then boom, they go to market.
All right. Hey, Kevin, are you here? Can you give us some insight on this one?
Will those be considered financial advice?
It seems like a Discord course or something with a subscription or something like that.
Well, there's hold up. There's 3 tiers here.
Hold on.
First off, there's the student. Master the basics. Learn the basics of cryptocurrency. Explore futures, options, and spot trading strategies, and leverage expert insights to grow your portfolio. Then you become a trader. This is the elite trading secrets here.
Hold on. Yeah, that's exactly. Ian Rudius stole the words that I was just going to say there. Like, is this really like that? Is that an angle that you'll want to go for? That kind of like, because that's like really, I don't know. That's just, I don't know. When you said that, I was wait, hold on, I'm squinting. Like,
apologies on my part. There's a learn more button. Hold up. Here we go.
Okay, hold on. Learn more, Bob.
Student.
Learn
Your
more.
journey awaits you. Expert-led seminars. Learn from the best in business. Our Hello experts and esteemed killer whale judges will guide you through the intricacies of the crypto world, sharing their wealth of knowledge and experience.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of so they're essentially doing like the master class.
Yeah, it's master class because I mean, like they have their own YouTube channels that they like do this on though. Anyways, which I don't, right? So I don't.
I just don't know how that works with like what is.
Unlock the secrets of crypto with our elite course. Okay, so it's like a masterclass. Trade like a whale, join the exclusive growth challenge, and potentially multiply your investment for serious investors and crypto enthusiasts. Blockchain basics, advanced trading techniques, copy trading mastery, portfolio diversification, live trading session, the best exchanges, exclusive tools.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that. I don't like this. I think you're unlocking a dangerous portal with that, and not only that, but like I don't see how this fits into like the vision. I don't see how this is like congruent with like I don't know. It seems like, hey, we got someone on the team that maybe knows how to do this. Do you want to like teach other people how to do this?
I just don't get it. Like
I don't understand that, but maybe
for me it's just a YouTube search and then you just get like 100 of videos on how to do it. But I mean, like,
yeah, it seems like they're trying to combine that with like masterclass and somehow
the master. Let me scroll down further. There's the master classes. Level up your trading with Killer Whales master classes. Exclusive interactive online group sessions with select killer whales, limited to whale class graduates only. Please note, trading involves inherent risks, and past performance is not indicated of future results. Our content is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always perform through research and due diligence before making investment decisions. Hello Academy partners.
Wow, that was fast. Yep. You did that very quickly. So Santi is providing a little bit more color here. So here you go.
Yep.
I imagine people watching Killer Whales, then redirect to Killer Whales Academy, and somehow linked to the Hello Club where people have everything. DEX, wallet, launchpad, and everything that is taught in the Academy. The account you create can be linked to Bybit, BitGet, and CoinW. It looks like, yeah, exactly. It looks like the Coursera courses.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know how that fits to like. Hello, is it the attempt to create another revenue stream and like set it up with like, hey, limited to whale class graduates. So is this like a universe?
So you go student, and then you go trader, elite trading secrets, trade with precision, join the exclusive growth challenge, and strive to maximize your returns.
Here's the thing. I will say this. It's a cool idea. I don't know how it fits with, like, it seems like a reach for like he's saying, like, watching Killer Whales, redirected to the Academy, and then connected to like the yeah. I
thought it was just. I didn't think this is what it was, but like I get. Here's what I say. Killer Whales brings new people in, right? New people watching the show brings people in. They shoot them over to the Hello Academy. If this was a place...
Yeah, but how does that have anything to do with, like, the Academy? I thought it was, like, other projects that weren't on the show, and this is how they could develop the project out.
Right. So I think it's a little different. I think they're doing based on the viewer comes in, Hello Academy, hey, let's kind of teach you what crypto is, XYZ, right? So then they
Oh, okay.
Right.
That
so
I
then
could.
there's
I
a
could.
portfolio. From my perspective, I would just say you just make the videos, have it be a portfolio to where they can join, look at the videos, and have like charts there. You know what I mean? Like make it a
Yeah.
one-stop shop to where it's you could be experienced and you could use the program right now, or it's somebody that's completely new and you have all these videos on one side. I'm not even. Figure it out.
No, this is literally like the behind the scenes of every single video we've ever shot. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh man, that could be a great idea. Could be. I mean, we can work with it, but it's whatever. Like, I
think there needs to just be a little bit more, to use their word, mastery of explanation there. Of like maybe make all the first courses just free. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to do anything for that. But it's just free to like view the videos. And then beyond that, it's like you can sign up and you can get more expert advice or be paired with someone that was a judge on killer whales if you reach a certain level.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what it is, but like that being a little bit like more comprehensible, I don't know if that's a word, would be good.
Yeah, there's too much where it's like, no. If somebody's completely new, just send them videos so they understand it and then have an option to kind of show them like the stuff that's done within the program, right?
Right.
It could be really neat and really cool.
But they gotta figure it out, is what you're saying.
But it just sounds like it's just like, hey, buy this class and like sign up. And I'm like, I guess if you're new, you might sign up to learn how to do crypto trading. But yeah, the inside of it needs to be. I feel like there's just a lot of work that needs to be done on this. But I mean, it's a neat idea, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's very different from like
what they've been doing.
Which isn't a bad thing. I just think I don't know how it really fits in with the Killer Whales Academy, because it's not like are the killer whale judges doing the academy and like those
partly
are the people
right.
Yeah, so but like I feel like there's something in there that should be like a little bit more like, because my thought when you hear Killer Whales Academy, because the people that are going on the project and they're pitching, they're the projects, right? They're the things like, how do you pitch in front of a killer whale? And now if it's a Killer Whales Academy, I imagined that would be geared toward the projects like...
It's an academy to become a killer whale, Finn.
Okay. All right. Like there you have it. All right. All right. So Santi's saying, hold on, the class is free, or at least that's what I experienced. I think they tried to make an entire ecosystem so you do everything about crypto, at least for beginners and intermediate, with Hello. So you apply what you learned in the course with the account you created with their referral code.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yep. I mean, that's. I don't want to pronounce a rating on this yet, because that's like, I think there's still more that needs to be like explained there for me, at least. But it seems like a bit like when you first like started talking about like, oh, it's a trading course, I was like, huh? Like, like that seemed kind of like a diversion from the norm. We got Chaotic Kyle asking a question. You guys going to get some merchandise? So we have some sweet merchandise. Where's the shop? Where does the shop exist?
I was literally going to look for that. I was like, I don't think they ever put it out yet. I mean, I think we've worn it on stream before, right?
100%. I'm like looking around me, dude. Literally the Hello shirt. The Hello shirt is like faded now because I wear it all the time.
Yep.
It's like a great shirt, great merch. Like that should be front and center. Like where is that at?
Here's all I'm gonna say. The hoodie, I do wear it, but Let's not do heat transfers anymore. Let's do DTF. Just FYI, from the background that I have in the industry, it gets a little. The film comes off. So yeah. But
that's what I meant with faded. Like a lot of that is like
it's like bubbling. Yeah. But yeah, I wore it this week. I wore it sometime this week. Yeah, and I still wear it. Like I don't. I think it's comfortable, soft material on the inside for the hoodie. So
it is. It's nice and warm.
Yep.
Yeah, it was very great for winter time.
I feel alive wearing that though, because it's you're part of the community.
Yeah. Like where's the shop? Where's the shop? Like Kevin, where's that at? We definitely need that. Like that's a big deal. Like I don't know. I feel like that should be like an instant moneymaker too, right?
Yeah. Let me pull up. You said there's what did he say here? Remember, there's a Killer Whales live. Maybe bring up the new roadmap. Make more sense to look at.
Oh, cool. Where's the...
Somebody link me on the roadmap if you have it, please. I know the team's in Dubai right now.
Yeah, and then you have the question when it comes to the Hello token. Do you buy? Is like the question.
Oh, here's the merch for 10. Get your favorite. Oh, they do have it. They have a shop.
Where?
I got you here. It's not on their website. You have to go a different direction.
Hold on. Stop right there. How is the shop not on the website?
I don't know. Here it is. Austin Arnold, bring your A game ceramic mug, Black Hello Labs t-shirt, Black Hello Labs token, white classic tee right here. Ooh, look at that, front and back. This is the white kind of looks good.
This is not on the website?
No, it's not on the website. This was a post on Twitter that I saw. Secondly,
how guys shop could just have a shop on there.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
That's so like, dude, I would get the
more payment options.
Wait, can you do crypto?
No, that'd be cool though. Oh, I closed it.
That would not be cool. That would be everything.
100%. 100%.
Oh boy. Okay, guys, that alone, that's money right there. That is like, and that's community. Oh, community can rep it, and you can say, hey, post a picture of you wearing the thing. Check out the shop on the website right here. Yeah, 100%.
Yep. Let's go. Yep. This is that's the hoodie right here. The heavy blend hooded. Love that. It's fantastic.
Copy that. You should have AI notes to share it with the team. This about the shop is a really good call. They have to include 100%. Like it has to be there. Like that is so important. Like again, there's a term when it comes to marketing and like sales, like e-commerce purchase. It's called friction. You want to create as little friction as possible when it comes to people being able to purchase your product easily, right? To see the product and be able to purchase the product has to be so, like the fact that we're on the website this entire time, we're like, it's too bad they don't have a shop. Can you imagine how many people are just lost right there and you would have had a purchase, but oh boy, yeah, that is huge.
You should be yeah, so I think a simple drop down tab would be cool. It is interesting that it's like it's not even on there, which is interesting.
Is it external just because they needed the landing page for the shop? But like that should still be, it should still have a thing there.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. No conversion. That's the thing right there. I mean, if you were able to study those numbers, and the thing is, you're not even able to see how many people clicked on shop but didn't buy because there's no shop link. Like they're not even seeing it.
Yeah, crypto would be cool if you could buy it with that. But yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is huge. Team, please, within the week, that needs to be like top priority because people want to buy that stuff. Like merch is huge, especially in crypto. It's like you have your tokens and you're like, hey, like they're kind of just sitting there and I'm excited for it to go up and be able to sell. But like in the meantime, like what do I do with them? And it's like if you play a couple of weeks worth of Doge Dash and you get enough to buy a tumbler or a phone case or something like that, boom. Instant reinvestment into the Hello ecosystem.
Yeah. I think
and you can take a portion of all purchases and just pass them out even to the Hello community. Like, as well as finance the team, as well as finance future projects and their products and deals and things. I don't know. Like, let me know if I'm wrong. Like, let us know in the chat if like that's if we're being too severe about the importance of that. But that's just what I think that's so important.
Oh yeah. I mean, secondly, another thing, free thing to say here, free advice. The amount of referrals you get, if you hit a certain mark, you get a free hoodie sent to you. Boom. Piece of cake.
I love it.
Easy. Like, come on, that needs to be.
I love it. Yeah, or when you hit a certain tier in the club, then you are able to get a free. You get to pick a kit. You get the VIP kit, or you get to pick like 3 free items from the thing or something like that. Or
you send to like your top 3 people that you referred. You know, like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yep. Please upload this live so the team can watch it. Moving on to the next tab. All we have left is About Us, news and TV. About Us, we already know about Hello. There's a burn. Been burning. Here's the team.
On the dance floor, too.
Here's the team.
Okay, so I have a question, and this is something about the team.
Oh, here we go.
Is this current?
I would assume so.
Is it current? How many people are you seeing on the team there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, I'm just going to be honest for a second here. Is that updated? I'm just like, I'm genuinely curious.
Nosh is here.
Nosh is there. Okay, so we got some people.
Porter. Yeah, I mean, I would assume.
What's up? Welcome back. Hello, bros. So yeah, if that's updated, awesome. I think it would be cool to get some. I mean, there's some kind of engagement, from some of these
people.
Yeah, like is Cordell still an advisor?
I mean, I'm sure he'll hold that role.
I'm just asking, like, when like was the last? I don't know. Like, I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe sometimes if that would like be updated. I mean, it's a good look to see that like he's on the team, right? It's great for that like promotion and all that stuff. I just think there's a lot of cool team.
Whatever happened to the freaking show? The Cribs. Crypto Cribs.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is that just gone?
Probably
gone. Like, maybe, I don't know. I thought when you said whatever happened to the show, what happened to season 2?
That's another question. We weren't in that tab yet. Please, can we go by tab?
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Never see Dog's son. Never see like
Cordell. Never seen Cordell.
Oh yeah. Never seen Snoop Dogg's son. Yeah. I was like, is this? I don't know. I haven't seen that. So, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Crypto Cribs is gone. I don't know. Again, not sure. But, yeah, that's something there. All right, Season 2 of Killer Whales.
Season 2 TV, here we go. Killer Whales, right here. Killer Whales.
What does it say? What does it say there?
Season 2 coming in 2025. Still got 7 months before 2025 ends. Have you got what it takes? Apply for Season 3. Watch Season 1.
Okay, hold on.
Whammo.
I'm going to say something. All right, missing YouTube channel Finnenbaum on the team list. Oh, BDE. Again, you're going to make me cry. No, but serious. Okay, Killer Whales here for a second.
Okay, sorry.
Season 2. When was this filmed? Was that... Well, like, just catch me up. Was that 2020, beginning of 2024, summer 2024?
I think it was 2024.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
My concern here.
What's your concern?
Is is that if you wait much long, these projects aren't even going to be around, right?
It's true.
Like
they weren't
season one.
They weren't.
Yeah, they weren't even. There weren't even those projects around for season one because it was like a year later. Like, I know that there's the desire to like get certain things in place before release, but we could also just do that for season 3, and we could have season 2 out and where the projects are active and like all that jazz, right? And then season 3 is like when the club and all that stuff is rolled into it, which can even be advertised with season 2. Like, join the club because that's going to be really important for season 3, and like direct them to that. I don't know if that's not set up yet or what the deal is, but if anyone on the team has a date or something like that for the season 2, that would be cool. Because like I don't know, I just haven't seen anything about, like, all I've seen is that, hey, we're getting a couple of things in place first before season 2 is coming out. So anyway, hey, what's up, Hassan? Hassan is here. All right, I say we do a quick giveaway while we're going through this. But do you have any take on that, Bomb, or am I just on an island when it comes to that?
I mean, you look at the Twitter of it. When was this first even? I think we're back in February, right? I mean, it's been like 3 or 4 months, right? And it's like, I don't know. Season 2, I'm like, what do we? Like you said, all the projects that are on it, dude. I mean,
there were advertisements like, hey, this is like I thought it was supposed to be like first part of the year, you know, and like there were like all the advertisements, like even showing like trailers and clips of it. And like I feel like generally you have like that leading up to a date that's known, and then like I haven't seen the trailers recently at all. Like those have gone away, and then it's been replaced with like these other things. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: is that like the trailers came out in February 20th. The trailer came out, and at that point, too, didn't they do like some kind of watch party or something like that? Yeah. Who's ready for the European VIP Killer Whales watch party was on February 13th. So people have already seen it. Like, it's got to be like at least some point ready, right? So then, what? I don't. It's a long time. 3 months is a long time in anything, but then crypto, it's even longer. So. I don't.
Yeah, know. I mean, it can't be market based because the market's doing really. Bitcoin's almost up to 100K again. Like, I don't know.
Timing
like,
the market, time it. I mean, at what point?
Oh my goodness! Were you trying to say time in the market beats timing the market?
No.
I feel like that
would work.
You were going for that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like there's so many different avenues and ideas. I mean, closing thoughts we should probably get to eventually, but like. I mean, at this point, my opinion, this is going to ruffle some feathers probably with this community, freaking drop the whole arcade. That's my opinion. I don't know why they even have it right now.
I'm curious. Why would you say that? I'm not saying I disagree, but I'm
nobody
curious.
Plays it. It's not a part of Hello Labs Killer Whales by any means. It has no relevance to it. So people are already like not even allowed to play it. Why?
So you're saying it's more of a sore thumb than it is anything else. It's not adding any kind of value.
No, it's losing them money on a weekly basis, right? So dump the arcade. This is from an outside perspective now, looking at Hello as a overall like crypto. Why would you have the arcade running? You've already like, I mean, if you look at the price of this, the chart, right? If you look at the chart of this is just, I'm just being straight up honest right here.
No, I love the straight up honesty.
You look at the chart. Our market cap, we're at 5 million. Whoever played Doge Dash, pretty much gone. right? Like very few people in the community are still here. Reward them for playing Doge Dash somehow, whatever that looks like, and get rid of it.
But isn't that what they're doing by keeping Doge Dash active?
No, like it's not going to do anything.
Is Hans on this call? Did you just add Hans?
Is he in here?
Hans. Yeah, he is.
What are you doing, Hans?
What's up, buddy? Hans, how did you get here? Hold on. Wait, we can't just preach that we want to hear from people and then not be willing to hear from people. So, Hans, you have the mic. What's up, Hans? Can we unmute him? Is he muted?
I think I don't know if, no, he's not super muted. He has it. He muted himself.
What even happened? Is it like on a lot?
He bypassed
the security. Security.
Bypassed here. I love that.
Oh, Hans, let's hear from you. Hans, what's good? Hold on.
I don't know if he's gonna unmute.
Hans, we want you to unmute. We want to hear from you. All right. Hey, if anyone's in Discord, by the way, and you guys we want to get your take. If you don't want to just jump in chat, just
say whatever the heck you want. We'll move you up here and we'll get you in here. I'm all about that.
If you go into the Finambom Discord, just click on waiting room, which apparently you don't need to go to.
Whatever, you can just pull you in here.
Yeah, we'll drag you in there.
But yeah, I think back to it, right? Like it's Hassan is banned too. What? Wow.
Okay, but hold on. I have a question about that.
Yeah.
How does them keeping the game open not reward the people that are still playing Doge Dash?
Because they're not allowed to play. Because they're banned.
But I mean, for the people, there's still people that are OGs that are playing, right? There's Daniel Numo that was there on the thing. I think G's Wiz was there. I mean, these are OGs, right? So I mean, like, I guess I don't know where this like whole like ban thing came in and like why it was like you're banned. Whereas like, did that happen just like super recently? Because it wasn't that way like a couple of months ago, right?
Yeah, and I mean, BDE kind of said part of Hello Labs concept, which is entertainment gaming business, is part of their entertainment portfolio. It is.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think this is probably going to ruffle some feathers. Maybe not with the community, but I'm just going to say it. I think Hello, since the Doge Dash to Hello days, like that conversion, they had a very clear understanding of who they wanted to be, what they wanted to be, and they set up the company accordingly. I think there's a little bit of an identity crisis right now. Sure. About like, what do we want to be and what do I want to be to where we're it's almost like trying to be all things to all people. You don't have to be all things to all people to have a successful ecosystem. Like, you don't have to offer groceries to people that they can buy through your portal, right? That doesn't need to be a part of the ecosystem. What they don't like, we're a gaming, we're an entertainment, awesome. Now we're an education platform with like the academy. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying like
it's important. Hello World?
I mean, it was still on the advertisement, but I don't know. Like, that's the thing. It's like, it's almost like there's like, we're going to launch this little firecracker into the ether and we're going to see what fizzles out quickly and what actually has like a little bit of meat or weight behind it, you know? And I think really taking an inventory and saying, hey, what do we as Hello want to become? Is it everything's going to be tied to killer whales now? And we're almost going to create a killer whales company? Because like it's the Killer Whales Academy, not the Hello Academy. It's the Killer Whales TV show, not the Hello TV show. So when you're doing all of that and then you say it's powered by Hello, people are going to ask how. Right. People are going to ask even why, right? And I think those are very normal questions to be asking, all things considered. And I think obviously we typically don't like to look at the charts to like indicate success or failure or like the heart behind it or where that's gone. But I think you can very easily look at where the identity crisis and the focus on KOLs and influencers and people like that rather than more the grassroots has played negatively into the long term. That's all I'll say there. Like, I think that for me is like, get back to the core grassroots. I love the Hello Club.
I mean,
that's something we've been talking about for a long time. Hello Club and the getting other communities like engaged. Just make sure when you get these other communities engaged, you pull in your community and their community to engage. When you lose that engagement, you lose the community. That needs to be there.
But here's the question. You've seen alts go from 0 to 1 million, right? You've seen that happen. The past 6 months, right, Bitcoin has been over 70K. Like,
right.
At what point is it like, I mean, it's like, when is this alt season that people are like, hey, let's wait for alt season, let's wait for this to hit? It's been a whole year since we hit 90,000 on Bitcoin. Sorry, not a year,
right.
Not a year. It's been since November we started that climb, right? It's been this whole time. So like, at what point is it like?
Yeah, it should have probably been like a January thing, right? When the first rise, and then it shifted to the alts, and the money poured into the alts, and 100%. Then it was
and so it's like, for me, it's like, you're spreading yourself so thin again, and you've got multiple. You're doing Lab Talk, you're doing Academy, you're doing the club, you're doing the season 2, whatever, like whenever that's supposed to come out, and it's like, there's so many things that we did. Crypto Cribs hasn't been seen anything. We used resources and time to do that. Hello World or whatever, I'm assuming resources and time has been poured into that, and there's nowhere to be seen. That's what, like,
you kind of like,
you should know,
focus on the core competencies and do those things well. And I think, again, I'm just going to say the most recent 2 things I'm really almost relieved to see: the club and the Lab Talk. The Lab Talk, I think there's some verbiage there that is taking a good idea and it's diverting a little bit toward the wrong direction. So I think as long as the Lab Talk incorporates the community into that, as well as you can take people, okay, here you go. Take people from the club that get to the top and then incorporate those people as having priority for Lab Talk, because they're the people that have shown that they're invested, not just as community members, but as like actively getting more people involved in the project, and then have that be that route or that channel. Because I think what we did really well in the Doge Dash and early Hello days is we had a route of promotion, so to speak, for the community, for team members, for all that stuff. And I think recent, more so time frame has been, it seems, a little bit more on like, oh, this person has a big following, how can we get them? Or this person is really cool, I met them at this event, and like, let's try to incorporate them into the team somehow. And I think really the organic swelling from the bottom of the community is really what's going to contribute to a project's longevity and health. And that's truly what made Doge Dash and Hello so great leading up to that season 1 launch. And then I will just say this, it became a little bit like, wait, why is there such a huge emphasis that's now, as season 1's getting ready to be launched, on KOLs, influencers, and people that like just say hello to get the marketing? And it was just empty, right? It needs to be more community, like, because there are people that are so passionate about it, that have been here for years, passionate about this community. I'm seeing, we got BDE. Can you
is BDE in here?
I don't know. He's just calling me separately.
Oh, get in the waiting room, BDE.
Yeah, here, BDE.
Sorry,
BDE, go in the waiting room.
Go in the waiting room.
Yeah, go in the waiting room. We'll drag you in. Yeah, BDE, we want to hear from BDE. And we've seen so many community members. Like, look at all the OGs here. We've got Hans, Ian Rudius, Chip, Hassan, Chris, Chaotic Kyle. Like, these are people that are like, dude, for years have been passionate members of the community. And those are the people that you don't want to squeeze out, because then when new people come into the community and they see that, like, hey, this person that was part of the community for X amount of years feels like they were banned from Telegram or banned from this or blocked from this, like, at least see if we can problem solve there, because we don't want to lose the people that are at the heart of Hello. We don't want to lose the people that are at the heart of like Doge Dash to Hello and now Hello 2.0, 3.0, right? That's the super important thing that we want to keep intact. So,
all right. No, he was there. I was about to pull him in. I was waiting for you to finish your thought, and then I was going to pull you in, BDE. You were there.
Sorry, BDE, go back. Go back to where...
I got you.
Yeah, go over there. So, anyway.
It is, I mean, Ian, you know, me and my brothers feel wrong about how we were treated, to be honest. A warning would have been nice before doling out perma bans out of nowhere. I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, I get it. So, I get it. Like, yeah, that's rough. At the same point, it's like, yeah, why wouldn't you... I'm assuming they're gonna do something on that. Like, I feel like that's difficult. Like, I mean, even Kevin said, hey, let me talk to message me and like we'll have a conversation about that. So like, hey, look, Kevin is like, dude, we'll give Kevin shout outs to the moon and back. And like, dude, Subject, Tim, like all these, they're just awesome. Like they're awesome people that truly have a heart for the community and like, again, super rad people that are involved in this and have been involved since the get-go. So I want to obviously let's see if we can get that sorted there. Ian, like I said, if it can't and if it doesn't, you've still got those tokens locked up. Ping me and we'll get you. We'll make sure you get those back. I think you said you had like 30K tokens. We'll make sure you're whole. Okay. But anyway, we'll see if we can get Hans in here. I don't know if Hans is here. Or not Hans, BDE. Yeah. BDE. But in the meantime, let's do a quick giveaway. Let's give away some tokens. Some people have been listening to us gab for too long without getting anything other than maybe a fleck of entertainment here or there. I don't know. Play till you die, Hassan's saying. Santi's saying, I've changed my name a couple times, but also since October 21st. Yeah, dude, it's good to... What was your OG name? Yeah, because I'm always curious because I know Chaotic Kyle's OG Gaming was his one, and some of the name changes I track, but other ones I'm not so good about keeping up with. Yeah, you bet, Ian Rudius, you got it. And again, I want to give like obviously Kevin's saying hey he's going to talk to the team there, and so if they can. Say yes. Okay, that's Santi. I know your name. There you go. Senzenrin. Remember that name from like years ago, Bomb? Years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was like a couple of years back.
It is crazy. All right. Oh man, gotta love it. I miss gaming.
All right. Speaking of gaming, are we gonna game a little bit? Bomb and I were talking. He's good at this game that I'm terrible at.
I don't know about that.
And I mean,
long time ago.
Anyway, we might have to play a little bit, and maybe we'll stream at some point, and you guys can watch me just die in this game. I don't know if you guys want to. We might do that. That used to be me. The game was always that we drive them till long. And Zalim, I remember. Yep, that's right. Crunchy's original before the ban. Yeah. All right. We got Zalim.
BDE's in the waiting room. I'm pulling BDE in real quick.
All right, BDE. Let's get BDE up.
BDE, what's up? Tell us your thoughts. How we doing? Probably waiting on the microphone.
Yep.
Changing it.
Hey! I love it. Oh man, this is awesome.
What's up, BDE? It's good to have you here.
Mom, I can hear you, but what? I can't hear Finn.
You can't hear Finn? Nah, you can.
Hello. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me?
I hear you, but very low. I think because I'm more connected to you than Finn.
Yeah, you gotta turn him up. You gotta turn him up on Discord, probably.
Oh,
that might be it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, real quick, man, I appreciate what you're doing. I love it. I love your videos. The last one you did also. Man, you gotta do some more, and that's what keeps the hype going. The hype is you guys.
Oh man, I appreciate that. You're gonna get Finn crying again.
Oh no, emotions are about to start running.
I'm keeping it 1,000. I'm keeping it 1,000 up in here. You know, we need you guys. You know, the community. You're like you're what bring it together. You're that bridge. I'm serious. We don't we just lost. We go into Telegram. We go into X. But sometimes the community, you guys are so connected to us. You know, you're the guys that explain things, break it down, and I love it. You know, sometimes we get caught up with work, but when you go, you know, like on the weekends and break it down, what else did we miss? I mean, you're it.
Shoot,
oh
man.
Shoot,
man.
Dude.
Shoot,
the
that's so good.
Starting
I love
up the waterworks over here. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Well, man, we appreciate that. And honestly, the community, we say it all the time, and we can never say it enough. The community is the heart of any crypto project, and you need to have a community that's strong. You need to have a community that has engagement there, because if you lose that, everything else begins to unravel. And so, like, we've just been honored to be a part of the community and connect with you guys for years. It's been awesome. It's been a great experience, and Bomb and I, of course, have a ton of fun doing it too. So we were talking about it like, hey, you know, if there's an avenue for us to just give back, because we feel like we've been blessed in so many ways, and in our lives, give back to not just the community, but also to, like, you know, outside, like with those dumb little videos that we do, right? Just to bring some joy to other people, and hopefully people that are watching as well can just see kind of, you know, other people being brought some joy too. We're all about it. So let us know if there's some ways that we can do that, or if you guys want to see more of that, because, you know, we're all for it, and we appreciate you guys. So thanks for the kind words there, BDE. So anyway, let's we can go ahead and jump in once we just dry our tears here. That was sweet. And let's do some giveaways here. And again, if anyone wants to hop in, you guys, we'll put you on. We'll give you the mic, and we can hear from you guys. We really want to make sure we're hearing all voices, not just our own, not just, you know, some other peeps there. So if you guys do want to jump into the waiting room, we'll drag you onto the stream, and we want to hear from you guys. But in the meantime, I'll go for it.
I was just saying, that was like the sweetest thing ever. We gotta clip that and make that a little short film right there. That was amazing. Yeah, that is more rewarding than anything. Just being able to do that and have fun like this. I mean, Finn and I have a ton of fun making videos, but, like, yeah, that's the thing. If we're able to be that bridge, I think that's just so important in any crypto project, is because, like he said, you come home from a work week, and then you're able to just tune into a quick stream, and it's just like, hey, this is what's going on. You're good to go. So, yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and spin. How much do you think we should spin for here, Bomb? I just want to make sure.
Put bear in front of my name. That is an OG move right there. Oh my gosh. I didn't even have you in here. What am I doing? I think I got everybody.
All right, hang on just a second. Alrighty, here we go. All right, yeah, we got Hans saying, I advertise Doge Dash in Smash Carts. My username there, hello1-carts, even if it's not out yet. Ian saying, I'm okay just being able to claim our family tokens. That's like 3 to 4 months of playing. Yeah, no, I hear you there. So, Chaotic Kyle the Bear, that's so classic. So good. So for those of you who don't know the reference, Freddy Bear, everyone started changing their name to Bear because Freddy Bear won like 3 in a row, which the odds of him winning like 3 in a row when we had as many names on there as we did, I don't even remember, but it was like 0.05%. So everyone was like the power of the bear, and so they changed their name. So here, let's go ahead and get let's go ahead and get a little bit of a winner here. I just went.
You blurred out.
I went blurry. Hold on. Let's see if we can get.
Public voice is buried. Yeah, Hassan, I think it's just been it was great to hop on here. I think it was a fun time. Yeah, and I think just kind of bringing that hello. I think Finn and I maybe need to start doing some more stuff and having some fun. over here with some
videos, some little helping hands give backs,
and
stuff like that.
Helping hands, guy. We got to do more of that right there, huh?
Yeah, I mean, guys, we had so much fun doing it. We had the tokens in the wallet, and we just decided we were gonna just finance it. We were just gonna do it, and we were gonna leave the tokens there for a future date too, so that we could do that as well. So I think we still want to hear from you guys. Like, what if you guys would want to see another video? Like, what would that look like? What would that be? Because we can do that. We can get like, did you guys like the handing out like presents to random people like that? Do you want to see something else? Do you want us to wear something ridiculous while we bring a smile to some kids' faces, giving them some goodies or something like that? I don't know. You know, that was just super fun. We were outside of a store there, and like just getting to like see the joy on people's faces when you're like handing them like a present that they didn't have to pay for, that they didn't have to like earn or anything, but it was just like, hey, someone saw me and they wanted to bless me, right? They wanted to give me, something and bring a smile to my face. That was big, and I think that's what like Bomb and I definitely want to be all about, and any way that we can like help facilitate that, we're all about it. Yeah. All right, let's see here.
What do we want to do? 3 winners and just spin 3 times. They all get X amount of tokens. I don't even know what's in the Hello Helping Hands wallet anymore, to be honest.
Well, no, we're not wanting to give away the Helping Hands wallet, are we?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I'll get them from wallet. Let's do. Okay, the like what first place is like, or top 10 or whatever, you can get 1,000 tokens. Let's do some 1,000 token giveaways. So you guys can get 1,000 tokens here, and then you can mosey on into the Doge Dash server. You can play there. You can get another 1,000 tokens there by just doing like one game. So there you go. What was that?
Yes, Bomb needs to wrap his Tesla and drive it to Tesla head office. Hey. He's always on the table. You know me. I'm always in for a wrap. Love that. Yeah, so we want to do top... how many people do we have? We have a total of 9 people. You want to do like top 3? How do you want to do this?
What do you mean top... Like the top 3, we give out 1,000 tokens each?
Yeah. Just do
it. Tell you what, guys.
Because time's running short. I got to get...
Hold on. I'm going to give you guys an option. We can either do 1,000 tokens for the top 2 winners.
Okay.
Or we can do 5,000 tokens
for the last
top winner.
Boom! Love that. See? Community involvement. Now you're asking a question, getting them psyched, ready to go.
All right. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, here we go. We love that. We're all about it. All right, let's go. Let's put a poll. So here, I'll start. I'm going to do it in the chat. I'm doing it in the chat. Here we go.
Yep. 5K, 1 winner, 1K each.
Tokens to 2 winners.
Or 2 winners, yep. Bingo.
Or 5,000 tokens to 1 winner.
One with more winners. Ian.
Okay, hold on.
Who would say that?
What's wrong with saying that?
I just have to be upset with something, This can't. I can't.
All right. Poll is started.
Ooh,
there you go. All right.
I can vote.
whatever poll has the most, we'll go ahead and do that. Whichever one has the most.
Wait.
All right, 5,000's off to a good. 5,000's winning.
Wait, Ian. No, you're right. That's less tokens to give away. Good call. Let's do 1,000 only. I forgot. Shoot, 5,000. Let's go. Yeah, everyone's gonna.
Second place is gonna be living. All right, here we go. All right.
We have enough votes in. I think we have enough.
We got 8 votes. It looks like 5,000 has taken it. It looks like there's no shifting back. Maybe if I voted for 1,000 here, can I vote? I don't think so.
That's cheating. Oh man, we should see what else should we like stream in the future. Here we go. Spinning.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's actually a good call. So okay, we're gonna do for 5,000, and while this next one is going, I'm gonna. So there we go. That one won.
All right.
That one won. So I'm just gonna do. Oh, I've never done this. Hold on. What should we do a video on in the future for Helping Hands?
Love that.
There you go. I'm just going to start this.
I'm going to start spinning and eliminating some names. Here we go. God,
All right, here we go.
Old days.
Oh, yeah.
Should we have one grace spin? You know what I mean? Crunchy.
Grace. Yo, you said that they. Why don't you put your name out there? That you're a spoiler.
Should I remove Crunchy, or should we do that as just a random one-off spin? Doesn't count.
Probably a random one-off spin.
True enough.
Crunchy, hold on. Crunchy was the first person here, so that was one of Crunchy's lives, right?
I love that call. Good call. Oh shoot! I forgot about that. All right, we gotta get moving. Shoot, I gotta get going. All right, Bomb Diggity's in there as a spoiler. Here we go. Spinning. If it lands on your name, you're out of there. Top winner gets 5,000 tokens. Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna end the Q&A because I can't see chat while that's on.
Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that.
I don't know. Yeah, enough of that.
Here we go. BDE. Guys, here's what I just realized. Every single person that I see on here, it's gonna make me sad removing you. BDE, you're awesome. Thank you for those kind words too. I'm so sorry that you didn't win this time, but you're amazing.
They're all legends.
They
Every
are.
single one of them. Yeah.
Spinning again. Here we go. How about hosting a Doge Dash local tournament for kids or something? That would be actually pretty sick. Hey, it's actually not a bad call.
Yeah, how would you do that though? How would you run that? Would you get them like?
Bro, like,
would it be similar to what we did with like at the mall?
No,
like
we just get them all in. Well, yeah, you can't really. You need people to like approve that if they're with kids. Though is kind of the problem though.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That'd be tricky maybe.
All right, Chip Paulo is out of here.
Sorry, Chip. Oh boy. All right, this is for 5,000 tokens. Tokiones here. Chris is gone too? Man, I feel like you're right. Every single one of these names is like real big. To get more players to play the game and bring some life. Yeah, no. Dash of the Dead, yeah. I mean, I feel like you give him game code access. That's a pretty severe solution there, Han. I think there might, or Hassan. I think there might be another way. All right, who do we just get eliminated? I can't see. This stream is
Ian Rudius is out of here
in like half point font.
Sorry. You just gotta watch it.
Yeah. Well, I'm watching the delayed one over here.
Oh, that's fair.
Hello World, yeah, Santi. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Hello World. I can't speak to that. Not sure.
That's I have no idea. Here we go, spinning again.
All right, keeping the spins rolling.
Oh
boy,
Kyle.
Who is Chaotic? Kyle is gone. OG Gaming. Back in the day, what are we, top 5 now?
Yeah, we are. I'm in it, too.
All right.
You know I'm the spoiler.
Oh, boy. Don't let Bomb Diggity win. Otherwise, it's rigged. It's rigged at that point. You know what's funny is that every single person here, I think, has gotten tokens in the past. So I might be able to keyword search, like, to get their wallet.
That's fair.
That's funny. All right.
Hans.
Yeah, Ian Rudius is like, wait, why is Bomb's name there? Because he's literally the Bowser to this game. He's true. Like the spoiler.
That's the only way. All right, we got top 4 remaining. Crunchy, Santi, Hassan, and Bomb Diggity. The one, the only Bomb Diggity. Spinning again. Here we go.
Come on, baby. I want me some.
Oh, guy.
Was that you?
Yeah, I'm out.
Did you lose? Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. Manipulation. Well, Hans, he just lost. So we have who's left? It's Crunchy, Hassan, and Santi.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Here
All right.
we go.
Who's your winner?
Crunchy's winning this one because Crunchy was the first spin, and then we redid it, and that's just the way this world works on our stupid wheel. Not planned, but that's how it's gonna go down. Yep. It's just the truth. Who do you pick?
I'm gonna go with Santi.
All right.
So, yeah, I think so. I think that little red wheel looks like that's gonna be Santi. I think. All right, let's go ahead and give that a spin.
Here we go.
All right, I would have said Crunchy though too, but yeah, oh boy, Crunchy. It's gonna be Crunchy, isn't it? So now we do where we add all the names, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, and whichever one it lands on for this is the winner.
Yeah.
So bear in mind that Hassan and Crunchy, part of the old one, they both would have won 1,000 tokens. So whoever gets second place, I am very sorry, but it is what it is. All right, here we go. A little bit of a drum roll here.
Here we go. Final spin for 5,000 tokens, and the winner is... No way.
Is it Crunchy?
It's Crunchy.
Oh boy. He was first here, and he gets the tokens at the end. That's like a storybook ending right there. See, because he was first, he ended up winning at the end. He was the first person, so he got his 2 spaces on the wheel, his 2 lives. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Hassan, but congratulations, Crunchy. Crunchy wins 5,000 tokens. So 5,000 tokens to Crunchables here. There we go. Congratulations there, Crunchy.
Fantastic. 5,000
Oh boy.
tokens.
All right, and here, let's do something real quick, all right? Just as a final activity before we get Bomb's words of wisdom. I want you guys to pick a mod. It could be Kevin, Nathan, whoever. Just pick someone and make sure you're going to the Telegram. Let's do that right now. Little activity right now. Let's go over to the Telegram and just I want people to like pass along some kudos to those peeps because they do a lot and get either little recognition or no recognition. And sometimes like let's get that pumping in the Telegram, like some of the recognition for some of the mods that are just they work super hard. And like you'll see some of the team members, they'll be on camera and stuff like that. But a lot of the mods are just like, they're like those people when there's a party thrown and like someone catered all the food, they set up all the things, they made sure the place looked great. And then as the event was going on, they were in the kitchen behind the scenes, like making sure everyone had food. And then there are some people that like you get to see and thank them that are like giving the speeches, that are doing X, Y, or Z. But sometimes the people that are doing the most or that are doing a lot, they go kind of unrecognized and they're behind the scenes. So I want to make sure we give an opportunity, like shout out the people on the team too, but also like specifically the mods. I think it's really important that we give our shout outs to them because they're awesome. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to go over to the Telegram right now. Let's see if we can get some people that are there. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to like some of those messages because that's just huge. Yeah, let's do that right now. I want to make sure we're just doing that. All right, yeah, I love it. All right. Oh, Nathan's been there. Yeah, let's just we'd like to thank all the mods 100%. Yeah, 100%. I'm liking that from Santi there right now. Loving it. Love it. Thank you guys for all you do. I'm right there. Bomb, can we get you in there doing some comments and
there
stuff?
now. Here we go. Who we doing? Nathan.
I'm gonna
Bingo.
Love you guys. All right, here we go. Congratulations, Crunchy. Yeah, thank you guys. Our big time mods. Any other mods that are being left out there too? Pivot them up. I just know that like I see Nathan and Kevin like going gangbusters there all the time, and they're awesome. So good stuff, guys. Love it. Thank you guys for all you guys do. Thank you guys, community members. Congrats to Crunchy. So Crunchy, you can go ahead and message me. And then Ian Rudius, I know Kevin's got you, like he's gonna bubble that up for you on that side. But let me know. Just if the team's like, hey, sorry, like we got to keep it fair across the board or something to where like we can't release that because we don't want to have to do it for everyone or something like that. And we'll hook you up. Okay, so just let us know. But I think we should be in a good spot there. But anyway, yeah, ping me on Discord there, Crunchy, for your tokens. Congratulations for the win. And guys, just to circle back, I think the Hello Club, dude, we've been talking about something like that VIP Dave and Buster's access for a long time. Stoked that is in queue right there. Lab Talk, again, awesome stuff. Let's make sure the community is integrated in a meaningful way there. And I'm excited to get some clarity on a couple of the other things there, right? Like the Academy and some of the other stuff. Because I think that at first glance was like, I just don't see how it fits kind of a thing. But I'm open to hearing more about that. So,
yeah,
I think Ian Rudius said.
Oh, go ahead.
Wait, okay, hold on. Ian Rudius is saying, yeah, already asked them. They said what you said. Did you ask them since the stream, like since Kevin was saying that, like, hey, we'll talk about it or look at it, or was that like previous? If it was previous, try again. If not, and it was just recent, then message me and we'll sort that out. And I trust you, Ian Rudius, so I know you're not going to double dip on that. So, hey, yeah, they said that they weren't going to do it. 30,000 plus 30,000 on that. Yeah, we'll get Bomb to do a little word of wisdom here. Bomb, can you send us on our way with something good? I want to hear something good.
You got
it. And I know you bring the heat.
I always do. Here we go. Here's some words of wisdom for you guys. We're gonna get nice and close again. Hi. This has been a while. Shoot, should have brushed my teeth before we got on.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the deal. If you hear weird noises in the night, happens to me sometimes. If you hear weird noises in the night, simply make weirder noises to assert dominance.
That's fair. I mean,
and that's that, folks.
That's our words of wisdom. So just make sure, whatever happens, you do that.
You just need to assert your dominance and make some weirder noises, and that's just the truth of it. So,
oh gosh, hey, good to have you guys here. Thanks. We saw that Nathan is here. He's just not able to join on the chat, as well as Kevin was here earlier. Good to have you guys as well as the rest of the community here. It's just great to connect with you guys and get you guys caught up on what's been going on. It's been busy, it's been good, but we're excited more so to get back into the swing of things here. And yeah, we hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys next time. But anything else that you have to end with after? Maybe a super weird noise. What would be a super weird noise bomb to throw off?
No, we're not going to throw that out there to be just a sound effect that could be played at any time. That's too organic.
Sure, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know, but like I feel like people that hear that words of wisdoms, they need to hear the application of it. Like, what do you mean by a weird noise? Like, what does that sound like? So, I don't know. I'm just trying to help.
It depends on the weird noise you hear, to assert that dominance. It can always change. Sometimes the board's falling. You don't know, but, it's...
All right. Tell you what. I'll give you a weird noise.
No, my goodness.
You have to one-up it.
Already.
Okay, fine. We'll cut it there. Gosh, man. We got to release. The next video we got to do it behind the scenes.
I will do it behind the scenes. You know what? We'll clip to a black screen, and we'll have something crazy make a weird noise, and then we'll make a weird noise back to it. Oh, I'll do that.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever. It's been too long. I need to get off of this thing,
All right, wait. Good seeing you guys all on the stream. Crunchy, keep an eye out for your message, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend, all. Bye.